नमस्कार, मैं हूँ तेजु तलुनक्रो और आप लोग देख रहे हैं सुदर्शन न्यूज़ चैनल। अभी खास बातचीत के लिए यहाँ नागालैंड इलेक्शन की अपडेट के आपके सामने लाने के लिए सुदर्शन न्यूज़ चैनल थेन्युजू गांव पहुंच गया है। ये थेन्युजू गांव नागालैंड की 60 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में से 18 एसी छोजुबा नागालैंड की सबसे बड़ा ट्राइबल कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में से एक है। तो अभी हमारे खास बातचीत के लिए यहाँ की विधायक उम्मीदवार श्री थेपुपी कपू हमारे साथ खास बातचीत के लिए तैयार है। सर, वेलकम टू आवर चैनल एंड we wanted to know from you the basic background of your life, how you have grown up. From the background we wanted to know from you.
Thank you, Jojo, on your platform. I'm so fortunate to have you here in my village. And I wanted to start on a note that I come from a very humble beginning. I lost my father when I was at a very tender age. And my mother, my elders, my sisters, they have painstakingly provided me education. I remember when we were going through very rough time that my mother and my elders asked me to discontinue my studies. I literally cried, I begged, I pleaded that I wanted to study, and the family took a decision that in spite of all the hardship that they would let me pursue my education. And so I was fortunate. The pain, the trouble that they have undertaken for me, I will always remember it in my life. I'm grateful to my parents. I'm grateful to my elders, and especially my elder sister who has even sacrificed her marriage because of my studies. And so she continues to be my elder sister and my mother, where I'm always grateful to her. After completing my postgraduate studies in Shillong under Northeastern Hill University, I joined an NGO in Guwahati, and I was made to undergo rigorous training in Andhra Pradesh for a year or so. And after undergoing the training, I was fortunate enough to get an opportunity to work with ActionAid International, which works with the depressed, which works with people living in vulnerable conditions, which work with people who are living in abject poverty and the marginalized. So I've had the good fortune to work with some very good seniors who have mentored me, and I have learned a lot from them. And after putting in 10 years or so in ActionAid International and Engender Health International, I came back to Nagaland, and I started, along with some of our friends, we started the Entrepreneurs Associates in Nagaland. And there we promoted entrepreneurship, and I'm happy to say that many people who have availed the benefit while I was with Entrepreneurs Associates are having very robust business today, and they are not only fending for themselves, but there are many people are also relying on them, and they have also initiated and have helped other people to start the businesses. And so it's a happy augury to see that people are doing well in the profession. And after 2 years or so, I joined active politics. I was our current MLA, Choti Sasazo, was kind enough to have roped me in 2008 election. I was his election agent in 2008, 2013, and 2018. So for the past 15 years, I've been engaging with the people, I've been liaisoning with the authorities, I've been engaging with our people, and in several ways, I'm happy and glad to inform you that we were able to deliver goods to our people. And So I have been in the public life for the past 15 years, and though I have come from a very humble beginning, I'm happy to say that I've learned a lot in the process, and I'm always grateful to God for whatever He has provided to me till date.
Thank you. Sir, we wanted to know from you personally what prompted you to contest for this 2023 General Assembly election?
As I have shared with you, Jojo, I have been in public life for the past 15 years, and I have been more of an apprentice in politics, and I have also worked very hard. I have worked to the best of my abilities in whatever assignment I was given by my boss, and I've also seen certain principles, regulations, formulation of policies, etc. by the government. And the opportunity has afforded me to understand the functioning of the government, and I have, to a large extent, I've assisted to whatever I can do. And since the past 15 years, I have also learned a lot. I have been praying within that if I were given the opportunity to work, to be, to contest election, I've been praying for that. And that opportunity came in when my villagers came and asked me if I was interested in contesting election. And I happily accepted the offer because all this while I have also been dreaming of contesting election if I get the support from my village and my well-wishers. And so my friends, whom I have been intimately associated with in politics for the past 15 years from our constituency, they also encouraged me. And so I have taken that opportunity when it was offered to me, and that's where I have ultimately decided that I would contest this forthcoming election, the election which is scheduled on the 27th of February 2023.
Sir, as per my understanding, we have noticed that you have a very close cordial relationship with our Honorable ex-Speaker and the ex-Minister and the current MLA for acting SC Chozuba Shri Chotisu Hazo. Then of all this will, what compelled you to contest against your very close cordial partner and your boss, Sri Chotisu Hazo?
Jojo, I have my highest respect for our current MLA and my Shri Shoti Sazo. In my association with him for the past 15 years, I've learned a lot of things from him. He's a thorough gentleman, and I hold him in very high esteem and honor. But as much as I was sharing with you earlier, my village, Tenyizumi, way back in 2018, have decided in the community meeting that we would get a candidate for the forthcoming election. For the past 3 years, our village was more or less silent on it, but on the 4th year, the elders, the leaders, the elders and leaders from our village started discussing about the resolution that was passed in 2018, and so they seriously took up the matter, and while deliberating on it, they found that we should have a committee which should look for a prospective and probable candidate. So a search committee was formed thereupon with 5 members, and the committee members scouted for probable candidates from our village, and they went to 3 of them, and after which they approached me. So I told them that since I've also been in the game for the past 15 years, if there is support which is forthcoming from our village, I told them that I would like to accept the opportunity, since I have also been approached and I have also been encouraged by my friends and well-wishers from our constituency. I thought that this was a good opportunity. I don't have any malice or hatred towards any other candidates, or for that matter, to my earlier boss. In my communication with him, I have when I have taken the ultimate decision, I have even gone and told him that that is the position that I have taken, because the support has been coming from my village and my well-wishers. We parted uh, with good understanding. He wished me the very best, and so did I wish him the very best. And so, but all these years of struggle for the past 15 years, all these years of experiences, undergoing trials and tribulations, undergoing happiness, undergoing a lot of services for our people, that has also given me that opportunity to get to intensely engage with our people, and others have prompted me to contest this election. And I am hopeful that with the grace of God and with the blessings of our people, I will come out successfully in this election.
Thank you very much, sir. We would like to know that your intentions and the plans for this constituency after your victory, sir.
You see, Jojo, in the first place, I would like to see that the service delivery takes place. We have a lot of government departments, the machineries, which are also in our subdivision. Of course, I'm not saying that the institutions, the departments are enough, but we need to pursue more vigorously that whatever department are not present in our subdivision should be vigorously pursued. But whatever department and institution exists, I would like to ensure that they deliver the goods to the right and the deserving people. And I've seen that there are a lot of some departments which are doing very well for our people, but it has also come to the notice of our people and the leaders that certain departments are not also doing up to the expectation of the people. So if I were to be an elected member of the constituency, I would like to hold coordination meeting with all the departments to see that they provide the right services to our people. And there are a lot of opportunities that I would engage with our people and the department so that our constituency progress like any other constituency in Nagaland.
Sir, one more question. What are your plan and vision manifesto for your constituency, since this is the largest tribal constituency in Nagaland?
Well, Jojo, as I was sharing earlier, the past 15 years have afforded me a lot of opportunities to learn how the government functions, how the policies are formulated, and how the government programs are being implemented. In the first place, I have a lot of plans for our people, and I would like to share some of the few points, because I know that there are time constraints and I cannot spell out the entire plans that I have, but I would like to point out 2-3 outstanding issues that are facing our people, and I would like to address some of these outstanding issues. And in the first place, the number one, I feel that the services, the government departments that are available in a subdivision, all the departments should ensure that the services reach the right person, irrespective of party affiliations. So there are some departments which are doing very well. I understand that our officers are putting in a lot of efforts, but there are also a lot of rooms for improvement, for which I would like to see that I conduct quarterly meetings with our officers to understand the limitations, the constraints, and also issues that needs to be taken up at a higher level. So my priority would be to ensure that the service reach our people, and secondly, our young people are facing a lot of problems in terms of employment. Uh, the number of educated employees are increasing year by year, but I've seen that many young people are unable to gain employment because of motivation, because in the absence of guidance provided by leaders. And so I would like to see that I would encourage young people in our Nagaland. The only form of employment is the government sector, getting a government service. But I know that it has reached a saturation point. So, but there are also a lot of rooms still left where bright students, dedicated students can gain employment. So, in the first place, I would encourage our students um, to study hard, whereby they can compete with any other people in the state of Nagaland. And for people who would be interested in pursuing other form of employment, I would like to encourage them. And I see that the internet that has come in to all the nooks and corners of our state and the villages have also, have provided a vast opportunities for people to take advantage of it. I've seen and I have also undergone a series of training where people are making meaningful income from the home through just internet, and with a laptop, or for that matter on the telephone. So I would like to see that we get good mentors, whereby the mentors can teach our young people to, whereby they can take advantage of the internet and make meaningful income at home, or for that matter anywhere, or in any location. I have seen in our constituency that there are a lot of young people who are doing exceptionally well in multi-level marketing. So I will ensure that we use this extraordinarily well-trained people to guide our young people, whereby they can also take up such kind of opportunity to earn an income for themselves. Besides, our people have a tendency to take up multiple cropping, and instead of specializing in certain crops, we have a tendency to go for multiple cropping, so which leads to no surplus. So I would like to encourage our people to specialize in taking up certain crops, whereby they can generate surplus and sell it in the market. Of course, we need to enhance and increase, and we need to increase marketing linkages in our constituency. But I would like to see that our young people also takes up trade and commerce, whereby they can make a meaningful income. We have also seen in the state and in the country that the skill development has been much emphasized, and a lot of training centers have also emerged. So I would encourage young people to undergo various trainings in the skill development trainings, whereby they can earn a meaningful livelihood. So there are a lot of areas that need to be addressed, but I know that there is no much time for me to elaborate and talk about all the detailed plans that I have, but I want to see that at least that the services are ensured to our young people gets meaningful employment, and they are not only dependent on others, but they also become creators of wealth and creators of employment.
All right, thank you, sir. Sir, one more question is, as per our information, there are 6 intending candidates in acting SC Chozuba. So out of 6 intending candidates, why have you decided to contest as an independent candidate for the 18 SC?
Jojo, you see, out of the 6 candidates, 2 candidates are seeking ticket from the NDPP, the ruling party. The other is seeking ticket from NPF, and another candidate is already seeking ticket from the Congress, and so is the 5th candidate, which is seeking ticket from the NPP. So, of course, I've been fortunate, and I was asked by some other parties that I should join their party to contest the forthcoming election, but I have declined their offer, and I'm contesting as an independent candidate because I feel that if I am elected to the 14th Legislative Assembly, I would like to be in the ruling dispensation, and by being an independent, I have that flexibility, and if I'm in any other political party, I may not have that flexibility, and I would be bound by the party whips. So I have decided to contest as an independent, whereby if I'm elected, I would be in the ruling dispensation, and if I'm in the ruling dispensation, I would be able to deliver a lot of goods to our people. I would be able to implement my thoughts, my vision for the constituency, and that's why I have chosen to become an independent candidate.
All right, thank you very much. One last question before we leave. I want to know what do you want to convey to the largest tribal constituency, 18 SE constituency of Nagaland. What do you want to say to the public?
15 years of learning has taught me a lot of things which I can pursue for our people. I'm passionate, I'm desirous, and I have vision for my people. But I know that to fulfill, to deliver that vision, to implement that vision, I need power and I need the support of our people. So I beseech the constituency people to in the 14th Legislative Assembly.
तो ये था हमारे साथ श्री थेपुफी कपूर द 18 SC छोजुबा इंटेंडिंग कैंडिडेट. तो अभी हमारे यहाँ से संवाद करके हम सर की जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में है गांव में जाके लोगों से बातचीत करेंगे. तब तक के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़ते रहे, साथ रहे. विद कैमरा पर्सन चंदन के साथ मैं थजो तालनक्रो थेन्यूजू विलेज नागालैंड से. तो ये था हमारे साथ श्री थेपुपी कपूर द 18 SC छोजुबा के उम्मीदवार, विधायक उम्मीदवार. तब तक के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़ते रहे. जिस तरह से हमने अभी उम्मीदवार से बातचीत किए हैं, आप अभी इनकी गांव में कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी पब्लिक में जाके पब्लिक के ओपिनियंस, उन लोगों की राय भी जानने की कोशिश करेंगे. तब तक के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़ते रहे, बने रहे. मैं कैमरा पर्सन चंदन के साथ थेजो तालनक्रो थेन्यूजू गांव नागालैंड से.